So I'm very satisfied with the outcome of the show. We had a good turnout in terms of attendees. The last count that we had is about 850 attendees, and then especially on the floor, on the trade floor, we have 30 exhibitors more than we had last year, and that is a great number. Most of them, all of them, are new ones. They have not been here before, and so that's very positive. Also, we have seen established brands coming back. For instance, Altria with a great new stand, and so that is very encouraging for us. Also, in view of upcoming summits. So, priorities for next year's show is point one, I would say, is the scheduling. So we have seen this year that we had a conflict with spring break, a conflict also with Easter, Passover, and so what we have decided is we're going to be a little bit earlier next year. The way I see it, it's going to be first half of March. We are not going to be here. We're going to move on from here, and the reason is venue availability. We don't have, in the period that we wanted to have, the venue available for us. With respect to the geopolitical tensions in the Middle East, I wouldn't say we have seen a big impact. There were a couple of flight cancellations in North America, especially those flights that connect the US with the Middle East. For obvious reasons, because the airports over in the Middle East, many of them are closed or they just operate on a limited basis. In South America, even less. What the staffing shortage concern, the Department of Homeland Security and TSA, we have not seen a big change in travel patterns. Most travelers have booked the tickets before. They had just to endure waiting lines, and some of them missed the flights. But I would say overall it was not that bad. Certain airports were worse than others, but overall I think it was quite okay, and so we didn't see really a travel impact. Now, going forward, there isn't a different story. I assume the problem with the funding of TSA is going to be resolved soon, but it will take a time until it's going to be back to a normal situation where the traffic flow will be normal. With respect to the rest of the issues, we will see probably we see already higher fuel costs, and that will be translating into higher airfares. How that has an impact on the way travelers are booking flights in the future, we're going to have to see that. It is too early to determine what impact it's going to have. There is definitely inflationary pressure, especially in the US, and some currency fluctuation, especially the dollar, who tends to be weaker than a year ago. We have not seen a great impact on travel pattern yet. The travel pattern is quite resilient as we see it now, even though it is more expensive for travelers to travel abroad because of the weak dollar, and even though the inflation eats into the budget of every household, we see quite resilience among the travelers, and still they book as there was no inflation. So in that sense, we have not seen really an impact yet. I can compare the trade shows over the last couple of years, and I must say that I have seen really some positive vibes this year in comparison to last year and previous years, and I'm very happy with the development. Now, whether this translates into something more positive going forward into the future, that to be seen. But overall, I'm very happy with how it came out. I think we have a couple of new ideas that we're going to implement in the future, and hoping to make the show more attractive. and so that to be able to attract more exhibitors, which then also will attract more attendees. So I think overall very, very positive from our side.